All right, we're recording.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, this is Joshua with ABR, and with me I have...
Jennifer Jenkins.
All right. Jennifer, thank you for being a part of this experience with us. Right now, we're just trying to tell a lot of different stories from a lot of different perspectives of people that make ABR, who and what ABR is. So tell me your role and relationship to the organization.
Okay. So my husband and I have two kids, and our oldest is now 18, hard to believe, Michaela Jenkins. And she, like I said, is our oldest. And she was born with a condition called proximal femoral focal deficiency. It was something that I had worked with in the prior decade as a physical therapist at Shriners Hospital for Children. But we did not know until she was born. She was our first child, and after delivery, the nurse had picked up on a concern about her legs being two different lengths, and my husband said, I immediately went over to our newborn and was examining her, evaluating her, and I said, you know what? I think she has PFFD. And so my boss at the time was the assistant chief of staff at the Tampa Shrine, Dr. Kenneth Gadara, and he came over and formally acknowledged and diagnosed her with that. So at that point, we knew we were dealing with, a lot of potential issues, so because PFFD starts with a condition at the hip. It's a limb length discrepancy that starts at the hip, and you can have hip dysplasia, or you can actually not even have a femoral head, depending on the severity of the disease. And the limb will never grow the same length or rate as the other limb. And so we knew that, over the next course of her first year of life, we thought about it, prayed about it, and we ended up choosing an elective amputation when she was 8.5 to match her milestones, her gross motor milestones, because she was pulling to stand at that time. So she had her first prosthesis at 12 months, and she's been going ever since.
What kinds of things does Michaela like doing? What makes her get up and go?
Michaela is an extremely active child. She always has been. She's always never saw her amputation as a limitation. She always has kept up with the kids at school, or running around the playground, or if they're playing kickball, she's always matched and kept up, and even tried to push ahead, to try to show that she can keep up just like with everyone else.
So that gets us to through many years of her life, a lot of her formative years. We have been around as an organization for a good chunk of her childhood. But what was it that made you all? How'd you find out about ABR, and what made you click send on that first email?
Okay. Well, you guys may have been around a while, but we did not know about you, unfortunately, and I will say that. So Michaela has received most of her orthopedic care and our prosthetic care at Shriners Hospital for Children. We